staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place, Go Beyond. Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Go Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. And as you know, at the beginning of the year, I decided that every week on the show, I would focus on a different word, a word for the day. Do you know what the word of the day is? No, you don't. So the word of the day is control. How about that? Control. So when you think of control, and we're going to go into it in a little bit, but when you think of control, we think about probably first what's beyond our control, don't we? We think about what we can't handle. But in this segment, I'm going to have you shift that, and we're going to talk about what's within your control. And it's going to make such a difference for the way that you're thinking, the way that you're doing things, for your life, your career, and your business. And I'm so excited to help you with that. So we want to hear from you. So as I go into what I do and who I am and how I can help you and your business and your team, or who you might know that's really looking to go beyond limitations and expectations, please put your comments and questions in the chat, because we can either address them on the live show, which we love to do, or I will always go back and answer them after the show on the replay. Okay? So as a mindset coach, business strategist, motivational speaker, and leadership and communication trainer. That's a lot, isn't that? I help business owners and team leaders and HR directors and business professionals who are really looking to take themselves and their teams to the next level, okay? To really get unstuck. And we all need to get unstuck now more than ever, right? To discover what it is, and usually it's more than one thing, what it is that's holding us back from achieving the goals that we have for our life and business. So how do I do that? So from virtual mindset shift workshops and seminars to leadership trainings and communication to connection trainings and corporate training programs and diversity inclusion programs for business professionals and businesses who are really looking to enhance their mindset, elevate their communication skills, and up-level performance. Who doesn't need that right now, right? We want optimal results, but we need to grow ourselves in order to achieve that. We need to see what is missing, how we can improve and get better. And that's where the training and the tools and equipping come in. That's where I come in. Having a thinking partner and an accountability partner and a business coach to really help guide you through this new virtual landscape. And even though a lot of us are also going back to work, there are a lot of people that are not. So how do we navigate this new business landscape that we're all experiencing? Okay, it's ever changing, and you need to change with it. Somebody to help you think not only strategically, which I love to do, but to think more creatively, to think outside the box, okay? And it's not a luxury anymore to have a business coach, a mentor, to help guide you through, okay? It is a game changer for you and your career and your business. So I want to ask you, if you're ready, are you ready? Are you serious about going beyond limitations and expectations to make a commitment for your personal growth and development and your professional development? If you want to get the results that you desire and deserve, contact me for a complimentary consultation, 20 minutes, at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at Ready, Set, Go Beyond, or contact me on my website, johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. And I want to also mention in there that for business owners, I can offer a lunch and learn for you after we do a discovery session to see what it is and how I can really help you grow your team and your business and go beyond. So I want you to know and remember that if you want to grow your business, if you want to advance in your career, you need to grow yourself first. It's time for you to step up, show up, and never give up. It's time for you to go beyond. And I also want to share with you that I have a leadership newsletter, okay? And if you would like to be a part of it, it's every month. If you want that in your box, and I suggest that you do because it's filled with wonderful tips and tools, reach out to me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com and I will add you to the list. So let's talk about control, okay? So we spend so much time and energy on the things that we can't control, don't we? Right? I know that I'm guilty of that too. Momentarily, I might add. You know, we're all human beings. We all experience these things, even somebody who knows better. So we have to allow that because we're also what? We are creatures of, we have emotion, we're emotional creatures, right? So our emotions play a big role. But I want you to know that we need to accept and acknowledge what we can't control. That's the first step. So what is it that you can't control? There's a lot. But I also want you to know that it's also very important and very empowering to know what to acknowledge and also lean into, embrace what you can control. What do you have control over? What is it that can help you move forward? What can you decide every day that you're going to do and how you're going to feel? And I'm going to go into that in a minute. So no matter how difficult things might be right now, and boy, have they been difficult for some more than others, this whole year that we've just come out of, and now even still this year and what we're going through, right? The reality is that there are so many things that are beyond our control, like the economy and COVID and things getting back to whatever that new normal might be. And how about what other people think? Is that within our control? Absolutely not. We wish that it was. How about what other people do? Okay. How about what they feel, how they act? That is completely outside of our comfort zone, out of our control, not our comfort zone, our control, right? That's clearly quite a lot that we don't have control over. But I'm here to remind you that there's a lot that is within your control. And this is what's going to make you feel so good, which is what I'm all about, okay? That you have things that you have 100% control of, okay? And when you realize what they are and you fully embrace them, it will help you to manage and master your life, your circumstances, and lead a much happier, brighter, and more fulfilling life. The place and space that you're in. How does that feel? I just want to check my time because I don't have a clock here tonight. I think that it's empowering to remind ourselves, especially on days when things aren't going well. And there are a lot more days like that, aren't there? When there are days like that, that we feel that things are out of control, that there are actions that we can take, thank you so much, that we can take to make things better. Don't we need that? We need to lean into that, but we need to be aware that they even exist, that they're within us, okay? To make us not only do better, feel better, okay? Even during those days, especially during those days and times when it's the most difficult. All right? It's so important. Those challenging times, the times when you feel like you just hit a wall. Oh, thank you so much. Ready to learn. I'm here for you. Thank you. Thanks for being here. So I encourage you to come up with your own list in addition to the ones that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. And I would love to hear from you, to plug in and write this so that you can share that. I want you to have accountability for what is within your control. Okay. And just like I tell my clients, and I do for myself, I write it down in a journal. I can also suggest putting them on sticky notes and putting them everywhere, but make sure that they are not hidden. We need to keep them close by and close up, okay, to help lift you up, because we all need to be lifted up now more than ever, and to give you more purpose, for you to feel like you're in your place, that you know where you are headed, and that you have control over what you're able to do in your life, in your career, in your business, in your relationships, within you. All those things, all those facets, right? So there's so much we can't control. We already know that, okay? So what do? We need to focus on what we can control. Don't focus on what you can't. Just like people always think, well, I wasn't able to do that. Well, what did you do? Flip it, shift it, reframe it. That's within your control. So let's talk about a few things that are within your control. Ready? Your mindset. Your thoughts are within your control. You control your thoughts. That's powerful. We have thousands of thoughts every day. You control your thoughts. You also control what you do with those thoughts, how you're feeling, right? How about your self-talk? I do trainings on self-talk all the time. Self-doubt, self-talk, right? How we talk to ourselves when we're by ourselves, those thoughts that we have that are not so quiet, and how we talk to other people about ourselves. That's very telling as well about our self-worth and self-esteem and self-confidence. So think about you having control. Take that control back if you don't feel like you are owning those. And that's one of the ways that I help teams, because it's really important. A lot of people don't even realize that they have control over those. So know that you do and write these down. How about how you're spending your time? You know, we're just going through the weeks and months. Everybody I'm talking to lately, they are flying by. Are they flying by for you? Is trying to control how people think about you good to do? Oh my God, good to do or not? Great question. Okay, here you go. Not a very short answer, but I'm going to have to make it shorter because there is a longer version to it. And if you want more information, you can contact me. Remember in the beginning, I said that we cannot control how people think or act towards us, about us. We have no control over that. So us wasting, I'm not saying that we don't care, because I remember I started to say we're emotional beings. We care what people feel about us, what they think. We just can't let that stop us. Okay, you can care, and then if it's not something that's serving you and it's hurting your, then move along and know in that headspace, and that they're not your people. They're not supportive of you, and you know what? Not everybody is going to be. So it's really we're getting ahead of but it's a great question, because so many times we feel less than, because other people didn't give us their approval. But it's not for them to approve us. You know who it's up to approve? You. You. Self-approval. You need to feel good about you first, and then welcome the people who are going to support you and really lean in and be part of your tribe and everything like that. But it's not going to be necessarily a big group, but the people who are supposed to be there are supposed to be there. And it's like energy, you know, that law of attraction. It's all of that. So really great question, because once you realize that, and I would never say don't care what other people think, because you can't do that. We can't do that as human beings. But you don't need to give it as much weight, if that makes any sense. We don't have to give it as much thought. It shouldn't occupy so much of your time, because it's not serving you. So you need to focus on what will be, which are the people that do have that energy, that do support you, that really are your tribe. Okay? And that's such an important That's such an important awareness to get to, and it takes time. You know, you can't just flip a switch and say, okay, I really don't care what people think. That's not realistic. But when you get to the point where you're working on your self-esteem and your self-awareness and how you're feeling, it's a game changer. It makes all the difference in the world, okay, of how you're showing up and who you're attracting. Okay, so not only how are you spending your time, but how about not only the people you're spending time with, how about how you're spending your time, your schedule. Who's in charge of your schedule? You are, right? Nobody else dictates. I mean, yes, when you work for someone, they have a schedule for you, but you decide priorities. You decide how hard you're going to work, how effective you're going to be, how you're showing up, how you're spending your day before and after, right? Before work, after work, during lunch, the time that you're spending, that's within your control. Do you see what's happening here? You are able to take stock. You're able to really be empowered again. And this awareness is so exciting that I help my clients and teams with, because so many times with so much that is out of our control right now, we really need to embrace and recognize all these wonderful, powerful things that are within our control. Okay, so I have lots more to share with you. I will get through as much as I can. So contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com, or like and message me on Facebook at Ready Set Go Beyond for a consultation for 20 minutes, or to find out about my lunch and learns for business owners and teams. And we're going to cut to a quick commercial break with my amazing sponsors. And I'm Jordana Foster, and we'll be right back. See you in a minute.
Does your pool have a leak? Pool leaks can be extremely costly, mostly because many homeowners don't realize the difference between normal evaporation and a leak. With over 20 years of expertise, Leakworks provides premier leak detection, repair and pool equipment for pools, spas, and fountains. We've performed thousands of leak detections and repairs for both residential and commercial swimming pools throughout South Florida. We provide comprehensive leak detection using the latest state-of-the-art ultrasonic equipment to dive pools. We specialize in leak detection and repairs, skimmers, pumps, filters, main drains, heaters, lights, saltwater systems, and so many more. Call us at 954-629-3654 or email us at leakworksflorida@gmail.com to set up an appointment. Honest, reliable, dependable, licensed, and insured. Leakworks. When it comes to pools, we have the tools and expertise to get the job done right.
High End Beauty is a woman-owned business certified with Eubank and We Connect International, and is your one-stop beauty source for exceptional quality skincare, hair care, cosmetics, and more to accommodate all your needs. Whether you are a professional in the beauty industry or you're simply in search of a specific product to deliver top-quality beauty solutions. High End Beauty is also the founder of Iditude, the first eyes-only skincare line formulated by doctors and dermatologists approved. Contact High End Beauty for your individual consultation, or if you're a beauty brand looking for a quality collaboration. High End Beauty, your one-stop beauty source. Hold on, girl, now. You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com, or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470. Welcome back to the Go Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. I would like to thank my incredible sponsors. First, High End Beauty, which is your one-stop beauty source for skincare and hair care and cosmetics. And did I say spa? Spa, cosmetics, hair care, and skincare. And, you know, we are all in front of camera, and we want to look and feel our best now more than ever. And you're going to keep hearing me say that with everything I do. And So to have really great products from Trisha with High End Beauty, they will take really good care of you. So contact highendbeauty.com. And I would also like to thank my new sponsor, which is Leakworks, which is a business that is 25 years. They are licensed and insured, and they do leak detection and leak repair for commercial and residential pools, and they do all sorts of repairs. So if you have a pool in South Florida, they will, and it's not up and running, or it's too loud, or it's green, or whatever that might be, and you need equipment, contact leakworks.com, and they will take really good care of you. So we're getting back to control, okay? And again, there's so much that's beyond our control, but thinking about and really embracing and recognizing what's within our control is so vital. It's vital for our mindset, for our health, for our well-being, to keep us on track, okay? So let's talk about what else that you have control over, okay? Who you surround yourself with. Think about the people that you surround yourself with, okay? You get to decide. Now, sometimes you don't get to decide if you don't own the business who you're working with, but your friends you do, okay? Who you learn from. If I'm your coach and trainer, you select who you learn from and you grow from, right? How about if somebody has negative energy or they're not supportive and they're dragging you down? Well, you can add more people to overcompensate for that. If we really need to be very aware of who we surround ourselves with, okay? Who lifts you up and who drains you. And make sure that that's not you. Make sure you're not draining yourself and talking badly about yourself, because that's the worst thing that you can do. Because why would somebody else treat you well if you don't treat yourself well first? So it starts with you, and then it affects everybody else in all the relationships around you, in your family, with your friends, with your colleagues, with your businesses, with your clients. Think about all those relationships. The other thing that we have control over, how about how grateful we are? Gosh, I hope you realize how grateful you are. I do every single day with my gratitude journal. So when you can focus and really realize that you have control over that, it means so much. It really sets the tone for your day, okay? And you also control what you focus on, okay? You know, your energy goes where you're focusing. So think about what you're focusing on. Are you focusing on things going well? Or are you focusing on things that didn't go right, which there's a lot that didn't? Or are you focused on what could go right or could go wrong in the future? You know, when I do my trainings, I prepare so much. And it's not because I have control over how they're going to receive me. It's because I'm doing everything I can within my control to do a great job, to ensure that it's received well. I can't control what they think, but if I do my job well, if I deliver content and I understand what my clients' needs are, then guess what's going to happen? It's going to help them. I'm told my clients that it's making a difference with their employees. That is the best feeling. That is so rewarding and fulfilling for me to hear. But did I pull the strings? No, I can't control that. I control what I bring. You control what you bring, what you do. And when you do that, then you will get the results that you want. Then you will make the impact with the people that need what you do, what you have, who you are. Do you see? It is all this incredible, this focus. It's that determination. It's your commitment. It's being who you are. So what else do you have control over? You have control over what you're reading. And I certainly hope that's one of the things that I coach and train on, and I do. You need to be reading every day. But what are you reading? Think about what you're reading and write it down. And if it's not something that's lifting you up, find an additional book and read twice as much. Okay? Don't kick away what you are reading that might just feel good and kind of take you away, but utilize something get a book that will equip you and really give you some tools and strategies. And that's what I do with my coaching and training.
We work with a lot of books because we need to fill ourselves up on the inside first before it shows up where? On the outside. Internally first, shows up externally second. That's how that works. That's how I work, okay? The music that you listen to, okay? So important. What do you listen to? What are you rocking into your car? Are you listening to Audible? What are you listening to? How's it making you feel? Be very intentional. The news that you're watching, I think it's important to be plugged in, but don't let it consume you. I know so many people. I had a client, I can't go into it too much, but they were watching hours every day of the news, and they wanted to know why they weren't feeling good. Well, that's an easy one. It wasn't easy for her to fix, but guess what? When we had the awareness, when I showed her and I gave her some tools to fill that time, she started to feel better. Was that within her control? Absolutely. Your energy and your attitude. I'm running out. I have so much to share with you, but I want you to know this is all part of the training that I do. If you want a lunch and learn for your organization, contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond. Contact me on my website, johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster. It's quote time. If you don't control what you think, you'll never control what you do. So start with your thoughts. Get that list together of what's in your control. Start feeling better about what you can do, not what you can't. And it will help you go beyond where you are right now and moving in the right direction. I'm Jordana Foster with the Go Beyond Show. It has been my absolute pleasure to share these ways to help you go beyond expectations and limitations. We'll see you here next Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. live on Facebook at Ready, Set, Go Beyond. And we're also on WWNN every Tuesday night at 7:30. I want you to think about what's within your control. Make your list, keep adding to it, feel good, and remember, it's what you think and what you can do. Control that. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at readysetgobeyond.com.